This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain some material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those we report on.
That being said, once you reach the age of 18, you're now an adult, and then morality is in the eye of the beholder. It's legal. Again, if an 18-year-old girl can get on OnlyFans and do whatever she wants, then anyone she was willing to date, even if they're a 55-year-old sugar daddy and they know goddamn well what the relationship is, she's an adult.
Yeah, she can do that, but I think it's the responsibility of older people to be like, that's an 18-year-old. They were a child yesterday. I'm not going to get involved with them romantically or sexually. I think it's creepy if you want to do that. I find that borderline pedophilic. If you're waiting for somebody to turn 18.
Now you're encroaching on calling those people
Dave,
criminals.
you're not going to sue me. Stop trying to say you're going to sue me.
But right now you're into slander territory.
Then call a lawyer. You're not going to scare me.
Why would I waste my time? You probably got $50 in the bank.
Yeah, well, you'd be lucky to get that much from me. But like I said, it's fucking creepy for like a 40-year-old to try to date an 18-year-old.
According to you.
According to most everybody. That's not a creepy, like, ooh, she's 17 today, but 18 tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's the way the law works.
Just like when,
when
Billie Eilish turned 18, people were really creepy about it.
By the way, when fucking Bieber turned 18, you had a bunch of fucking middle-aged wine moms wanting to fuck him.
All right, Dave, open your ears for a second. That's creepy too. There's not a double standard for it.
And yet, society doesn't care if a 40-year-old woman is dating a 20-year-old guy.
That is
granted,
also
it
creepy.
doesn't happen, but
I mean, society as a whole maybe, but not anybody on the left. That's still creepy.
You really want to go? Your side has Your side has fucking drag queen story hour, my friend.
Wow, somebody in a costume reading a book? They better not go to an amusement park. They might see somebody in a costume.
An inherently sexualized.
Have you ever seen a drag show live, Dave?
I've never seen a drag show live because I'm not gay.
Do you have to be gay to go to a drag show?
Generally, I'd say yeah, because it's a bunch
I'm
of
not
men
gay. I've been to one.
Performing for the sexual gratification of other men.
They're not all sexual.
Drag is an inherently sexual art form.
To someone repressed like you, yeah, it might seem that way, but no,
repressed.
A person in a dress isn't sexual.
Really, I'm repressed.
Yeah, very much so.
How?
You're very creepy about sex. You obsess over other people's sex lives.
No,
Don't you find that weird?
I don't obsess. Only when it makes absolutely no sense on paper, and I've been told 7 different things.
They have slightly different standards, but I mean, they still have standards.
It's the same thing as the fire department. They have to be all equal and diverse, and women can completely fail the physical for a firefighter, which would
I don't believe that in any way.
Oh yeah, no. Men are required to basically run up 10 flights of stairs carrying 100 pounds of shit, because that would be the weight of essentially a human being. And women are physically incapable of doing that, and the fire department still gives them a job because they have to have women on the goddamn force. I'm fine with women in the fire department, but they should be doing a job suited for them, a.k.a. cooking for the men.
Yeah, you do. I mean, most firefighters are men and do all the stuff themselves. Like,
yeah, I'm aware of
plus,
that.
there are women who can do that. There are women who are physically fit enough to do that. Not as many as men, probably.
Maybe 1%. Maybe, and I'm being
okay.
Real
Then
nice.
1% of women can be firefighters. I mean, there are women police officers
who are often a liability. Like do you know how many times a woman officer has had her gun taken and had the shit beat out of her, or a woman bailiff has had her gun taken and there's a problem in the courtroom? Again, I honestly believe that there are professions where it should be either A, women only, or B, men only.
What's a women only one, you think?
I don't think men are particularly good at dealing with children.
Why?
Because we're not built for it. Excuse me for 1 second.
Men. Okay, I'll wait.
Sorry, I had to kill a bug.
That's fine. Okay, back to so you don't think men have a place to be around children?
I think dads do fine, but do I think men have a place in the childcare industry or in K through 2nd grade? No. Men do not do that well with children. Not
but
compared to women.
why? How do they not do well with children?
Because women are naturally more maternal. They're the caregivers. Up until I'd say the 19th century, if the Native Americans had banded together for 5 minutes, they would have slaughtered us.
Yes, but the Native Americans weren't a monolith.
However, again, the tribal hatred was far greater than anything they had for us. And again, yeah, did we do some fucked up shit? Yeah, but had some fucked up shit done to us. And by the way, the Native Americans, as a depending on the tribe, won their fair share of wars.
I mean, not all of them, as we can see today.
Yes, not all of them. But now
Like,
what do the Native Americans have? Oh, yeah, they have the most profitable industry
Like 2 tribes
on the
have like
planet.
3 casinos. Wow, that's not all of them.
Yeah, because the other tribes, for whatever reason, don't want to build fucking casinos. Which is,
Okay,
again,
they
stupid.
Don't have to if they don't want to.
No, they don't have to if they don't want to.
They should just. I mean, they literally live on reservations, and have for generations.
Do you
now.
know that only about 10% of Native Americans live on a reservation? You're aware
Do you know
of that,
that's
right?
10% more than it should be?
Well, they're free to jump into
They
America.
don't have
if
the
they
money
like.
to move. Those are very poor areas who don't even have water. half the
Yeah,
time.
usually because of the choices of the community and own
It's the
personal
leaders
choices.
that screw over everybody below them.
So we just get rid of tribal chiefs then?
Did I say that?
You know, I mean, what do you want? If some Native American wants to lie around all day drinking fucking whiskey and lamenting about stolen land and all this other bullshit, that's his problem.
It sounds like what you do all day.
I lament.
You sit and drink and bitch about women and how men aren't men anymore and women are bitches. And
54.
so, like,
54 minutes in.
what about it?
And what do I bitch about? Fuck it. Let's just go with women. What do I bitch about them?
Oh God.
Come on.
How they're sluts and whores and aren't faithful, but when they are, they only want to marry the best men.
No.
Okay, so you're just getting fucking mad now because you're like, I don't say that, even though we have hundreds of hours.
Yes, I say that. I say that about specific women.
Okay, you
not
always told
as
us,
a
I don't
group.
think about all women. I just say it about every woman I see.
Because it's
What's
the
a good
truth.
woman? Name one good woman, Dave. Name a good woman you look up to.
That I look up to. That's going to be tough, but a good woman. Let's take Michelle Obama.
Okay,
Don't like her politics, but good mom, good wife.
Are those the only attributes that a woman should have?
They're kind of important attributes. Hold on, I gotta kill another fucking bug. What the fuck? Socially, I'm probably more left than I am right.
I haven't seen that with you.
Really? How am I,
I mean,
socially
you claim to
conservative?
be until you're pushed on it.
How am I socially conservative?
Like you're for gay marriage, right?
Yes.
Like full stop, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
But
Don't
you
care.
disparage gay people a lot.
No, I don't.
What about the guy? I don't know his name. I don't watch him. He's got like glasses and the beard. He's the gay guy.
Humanist Report. That is one specific person, and I would have the same
But
opinion.
you don't
And
talk about his politics. You just make it like he's just a F slur. He's just this. He's just that.
I have called plenty. Of
I have videos.
I have called plenty of straight men faggots. I have never used it to disparage gay people, and I would treat Mike the exact same way because of his terrible policies and his utter arrogance, even if he was not gay. The only time I ever took umbrage with his sexuality was once. And that was his coming out story because he was too much of a pussy to tell his dad. He had to have his mommy do it.
Okay. I mean, maybe his dad would have been abusive about it.
He was, and he was fine with it, but he was too scared.
You don't know that. You don't know him personally.
You're right. I don't know it, but Mike
kind of gives off pussy
why are you
vibes.
Like,
yeah, he's a pussy because he didn't do it, but like also I don't know. Like, so you're just like, he's a pussy because he wouldn't talk to his dad about being gay, even though you don't know the story or their relationship or anything like that.
No, from what I got, he was just worried that his father wouldn't accept it. And
do you not think that's a big deal for somebody?
Look, if you are who you are and this is what you're going to be and you're not going to deny it anymore, then yeah, you kind of have to tell everyone and be a man about it and do it your fucking self. Last time I checked, gay men are still men, are they not? I shit on Kyle all the time for his shitty decisions.
But when you shit on them, it's mostly in regards to their partner, and they're like cucks and pussies. So like, that's just back to sexism.
What?
Like, any man you disagree with, or is like a leftist or a liberal, you just automatically assume they're like being cucked by their partner.
No, I have never said Kyle's. I
believe you have said that Crystal cheats on him.
No, I didn't say. I didn't say Crystal cheated on him. I just said he's wearing a cock cage because of her.
See, why do you think that's disparaging if somebody did that?
Why do I think that's disparaging?
Like, why do you think that's bad or like an insult?
If you're letting your wife put a chastity cage on you and you're wearing it day to day.
If he did it, it would be consensual, I would hope.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would be rape.
Yeah, there's some things that while you know, I guess maybe it just comes back to the first thing we were talking about. Maybe it's just I think that's a really stupid fucking thing to do as a man.
I think it makes you uncomfortable.
No, it doesn't make me uncomfortable.
Because you bring it up a lot. Like, you bring up gay sex a lot and all that stuff.
No,
like, it seems like it makes you very uncomfortable.
When do I bring up gay sex?
I mean, you talked about writing fanfic about being with Jake in a hot tub.
Yeah, that was a joke.
I can't tell with you a lot of the time.
Okay.
Like, even joking about it means, I mean, you're thinking about it.
Oh, so because I made a joke about it, that means somewhere deep down in my psyche, I gotta have that fucking pudgy fucking fat fuck from Michigan. Why is it so sad that yesterday I had 7, I guess I'll call them males, and I could kick the shit out of every single fucking one of them? Alright, and now we're gonna see just how well strong, independent black women deal without men.
Need a man.
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a why would a man need a woman?
What? Shit.
Yeah. This is why black women and the black race is doomed. Oh, and by the way, I don't think anything I said last night was bigoted. I don't. And I got a lot of history to back me up on that. Oh, what? I said the word faggot? Yeah, most gay men don't give a shit about it. They don't give a rat's ass. Or they wear the badge with pride, because once you wear it with pride, it can never be used to hurt you. And you know what's really pathetic? You know what's really pathetic? The vast majority of the cocksuckers that I have on my ass these days, if I was gay, they wouldn't touch me with a 200-meter pole. Anyway, I guess that's a show for today.